and welcome to the channel, and welcome to part 2 of Sims 4 Generation with the Jackson family. And yesterday, guys, we are visiting the home of your guy Paris and his beautiful family. If you guys just give you a little briefing, and like I said, if you are unfamiliar with these characters, definitely go ahead and check out season 2 and the beginning of season 3 of the Michael Jackson Legacy Challenge to get updated or just to get an idea of who these Sims really are. But I'm gonna just give you guys a brief update. Paris, you guys, if you know, he is the younger brother of Prince and the second son of Michael and Candy Jackson for my Michael Jackson's Legacy Challenge. And guys, he is also an entertainer. I don't look so much as how far he's gotten in his career. I believe he's only like in a 5. Okay, so he's 5 in his career track as a jingle jammer, and he also is an aspiring singer, and he's doing pretty good. When I say aspiring singer, because he just got into singing. Prince is a wonderful singer, but this guy is still kind of learning. Let's go and have him do some pop again, and we'll do Sing Hush Now. So he also wants to kind of follow in his dad's footsteps as well. And so if you guys notice, in last season, they lived in Windenburg. Well, actually in season 3, I moved them to Windenburg. And they're going to actually continue to move around. But for right now, they live in San Myshuno in a high-rise apartment here. And I really love it. And he's going to move the family around a lot because he is not settled like Prince. What I mean by that is he is trying to still get his career off the ground. Many would say give it up and actually just do something else, but he just will not give up his dream. And San Myshuno kind of brings that out for him because he really loves San Myshuno. When they lived here before, I think this was when their oldest daughter, Princess, was a baby. Go ahead and jam on your guitar. So he really loves this. This is a passion for him. I think from Michael, it came, of course, which is his dad, it just came naturally. But for this guy, he has to work a little bit harder at it than even his brother Prince, you know, because Prince right now is at the top of the charts and he's doing really good in the music business, but he is always struggling to come out of the shadow of his brother. And so just to get you guys familiar again, you guys, this is Paris's beautiful wife, Zola. And she also is originally from Windenburg, and she's actually been going on this crazy journey with her husband, Paris, and helping him. She's like his rock, you guys. She's really helping him to kind of also figure things out, and really just kind of being the mom, you know, and the dad sometimes, because he does travel a lot. So and it does sometimes get a little bit hard on her, having to do all of these things, being mom and dad, and also trying to hold down her own career, which is in the social media career track. Right now she is at a level, I believe like a level 2 in that particular career track, and she's really trying to kind of get better at her social media skills, so we'll be working on that for her as well. Now the story with her is she is just trying to juggle everything, and as we come into gameplay, she is actually going to become a little bit suspicious of her husband Paris, because Paris is, like I said, he's been traveling a lot, and he's been stressed out a lot because he is not, pretty much he's not making too much money in the music career track, and he is really trying to kind of figure things out, and so he's been under a lot of stress. So she's kind of thinking that he might be cheating on her, but actually at this point he's not. But it will become a time where it is going to, even to us, it's going to seem like, okay, what is he really doing? So I don't know, you guys, but we're gonna have to see how this all plays out, but their relationship is going to go through a bit of turmoil, as all relationships do. But with them being such close, so close, and they actually were teenage sweethearts, like I said, check out season 2 and 3 of my Let's Play, and you will see that they had a really interesting love affair as kids, and that's grown into adulthood, and now they're married with 3 kids. So yeah, so they have a really sweet relationship. Let's go and have her call everyone to meal, and then let's come upstairs. I want to introduce you to the kids. So if you guys have been watching it, you have been seeing the Michael Jackson's Legacy Challenge, but this is their oldest daughter. Let me pause it here. This is their oldest daughter. Oh good, they're actually in line for me giving you guys thorough introductions. This is their oldest daughter. Yes, this is Princess, guys. She's the apple of her daddy's eyes, and she has been pretty much giving her parents a bit of some problems, and so we will actually be doing a lot of gameplay with this girl, with her best cousin, yes, Duchess. Now, as they become, yes, teens, Duchess and Princess actually are going to be growing apart a little bit, because Duchess, as if you guys know, she is the one that is kind of like the black sheep of the family, not in a bad way, but she is not really social, and she enjoys more of like studying and doing good in school, and she has aspirations of being a doctor when she gets out of school. And so her parents are constantly you know, kind of pushing her to do that. Now Princess here, she's a little bit different because she is actually a social butterfly like her mom. She wants lots of friends, she wants to be in clubs and hanging out, and so she's often compared to Duchess because they are so close in age. And so although they are close as, like, you know, family, they begin to kind of grow apart. And so they're going to be having some interesting gameplay, and it's going to involve a guy, you guys. So you guys are going to have to wait and see how that goes. It's going to be so interesting, I'm sure of it. And guys, look who this is. This is Bling, guys. We still call him Bling, but his actual real name is Paris Jackson Jr., PJ. So what we're finding with PJ, or Bling, or whatever you want to call him, I've got 2 nicknames for him because I love him so much. But he actually, I'm going to just follow him around, but he actually is having a bit of a little crisis himself, because he is actually the middle child. He has his new little brother, Jules, who I'll be introducing you guys in just a minute. And why are they actually cleaning dishes upstairs? But he is actually feeling that middle kid syndrome, so he's going to actually be giving Zola all kind of problems, because like I said, dad is always busy, Paris is always busy out there trying to make ends meet for the family. And so Zola takes on more of the mom and daddy role. And so with your guy here, he is going to be giving her all kinds of problems, and with San Myshuno being a town of partying and kind of like free spirit and learning about yourself, he is definitely going to be kind of being late coming home from school, not doing good in school. He is just going to be a total mess and going to be such a problem for for Zola. And I think this is going to play out into his teenagehood, if you want to call that, but he's going to give them some problems, you guys. Just kind of wait and see. And so is their daughter as well, because Princess is going to be kind of like, because she's the oldest, she's going to be seeing what's going on with her parents, and so she is going to be really taking that to heart. And by taking that to heart, she's going to be really like very how can I say, rebellious. That's the best way to put it. She's going to be rebellious. So we're gonna have to help this family out because they are in dire needs of our help. So she also, you guys, she does like to write a lot. She likes to write her feelings and things like that, and she's a very social sim. So you're gonna be finding her kind of figure out what she wants to do in life, and what's her next step. I see her as being like her mom, like maybe even a social blogger or something like that, because she loves taking pictures and she's kind of finding the artsy side of herself. And so you'll see her hanging out with her aunt Melody, just getting tips and things on how to be an artist. So she's also kind of following in that footstep a little bit, but we're just still trying to develop her character in more detail. So this is your guy Jules, you guys. He is the new addition. I think he is the youngest of the Jacksons, of all of the Jacksons. No, actually he is, because if you guys follow the Michael Jackson Legacy Challenge, which I would probably request that you guys do so that you guys can get an understanding of you know, how everything is working in this family. But this guy needs to be fed, mom, so why don't you go ahead and give him something to eat. But he is the youngest, and then the second youngest is yes, his cousin Queen. And so she also is the youngest, so they're actually going to be not growing up too soon. They're actually still just little babies, little toddlers, just kind of totting around right now. But yeah, so she's gonna go feed her baby boy. I love it so much because all of the other kids are Paris's color, but this one here, this little chub, he is actually chocolate like his mama. So I thought that was so cute that he is just like his mama. PJ and his little brother Jules actually share a room, and that's another thing that you know, yeah, your guy PJ is not too happy with. He is definitely not happy with that. Go ahead and change your outfit, and why don't you go ahead and get into your everyday wear. So he is actually going to go down, him and his dad, they're gonna actually go play some basketball. Dad has been out of town for quite some time. Let's go on, do I have to go on the map? Let me check and see if they could just go play basketball without going to the map. I think so. Let's go to the map. I'm gonna see you guys at the courts. So it is pretty late, but since Paris has just gotten back from a gig, he wants to spend some extra quality time with PJ. As I mentioned, you guys, PJ's been going through a lot, and Zola thought that it would be pretty helpful if Dad would just kind of step in a little bit and take himself away from his guitar and his singing and really hang out with his baby boy and just make sure that he's okay. So that is what he is doing right now, is just hanging out with his son. They don't care, or he doesn't care rather, how late it is. He just wants to make a connection. Also too, you guys, PJ loves sports, and so as I am shaping this sim, I don't see why it wouldn't be his aspiration to be athletically inclined rather, or to do something in sports, or maybe be a bodybuilder. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. He also seems to me, because he is a social butterfly, PJ, that he would also be interested in also being more or less like maybe his aspiration would be location, being the fact that he's living in San Myshuno. He would probably call this place home, and so he is going to really, you guys, engulf himself in doing everything San Myshuno. And so just wait and see what this little guy becomes. But I'm super excited about this new LP. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm super pumped. I've got lots more content to show you guys, give you guys, and I am just loving this LP. All right, Paris, why don't you go ahead and give a talking to your son in a good way. Hopefully there's some good options there for giving a talking to. I don't know if that means he's getting in trouble or what, but I guess oh my gosh, I think he's getting in trouble. I don't think you should have came away. Okay, so he's just giving him a talking to. Like I said, you know, PJ's been going through some things, and so he wants to make sure that PJ is good, you know, and that PJ's not giving mom any problems. I would see Paris telling him now, you know, son, I know that I'm away a lot, and you know, we used to hang out a lot more together, but I need you to be the man of the family, and when I'm away, I need you to be really taking care of Princess and your little brother Jules. And I could see, you know, PJ saying, okay, Dad. But on the other hand, you know, as I told you guys, PJ's a little jealous of Jules, and so you'll see that play out in this LP as well. Yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and have PJ go ahead and well, Dad, let's have Dad's parenting, and why don't you teach him help with needs? Ask him, encourage to clean self off. Yeah, all of those things are important for kids to know. So now that his son is not actually, he's not actually a teenager yet, but as you get older, you know, you do begin to teach your children different things about, you know, self-grooming, and he just wants to let them know, like, you know, man, you know, little man, PJ, in a while you'll start, you know, growing hair all over the place, and you'll start getting taller, and your voice will change. So I want to make sure that you properly clean yourself off. And he's like, Dad, I know, let me just play basketball. But anyway, guys, yeah, so I'm gonna actually have the fam, well, these two rather, head back to the house, and I'll see you guys all in a minute. Okay, guys, so it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and your girl, before she goes to school this morning, she has got on to her little blog. Like I told you guys, I would definitely see her as a writer or someone that enjoys doing stuff like this. And so I'm starting her off. I also would see her as being the type of person that would be so engrossed because, like I said, her mom is so busy with the boys, with Jules and PJ, that she would be doing her own thing and actually doing things that she really shouldn't be. Like possibly right now I have her finding a pen pal. Like maybe she would hook up with like a pen pal or someone that she meets on a social media site, like a guy, maybe even like an older guy, and maybe even run away or something like that. So I see this in her. I definitely see it in her. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I think that would be a good idea. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys also think we should have her find herself like a friend, someone that she meets online, that they hook up and then they start hanging out and they're a bad influence, and then she starts just, you know, just causing all kind of havoc for Paris and Zola. Yeah, so I might actually put that into the gameplay. So Zola is actually tired. She's been trying to get her blog up again. That shut down on her. Why don't you go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and talk to your little boy. She hasn't been really giving this one too much attention. So go ahead and tell him a funny joke. Yeah, Zola, you guys, is super tired and she's spread thin. Like she's got a lot on her mind, as you can tell, with Paris always gone. And she definitely wants to discuss that with him because it's becoming wearing on her. And so she's hoping that he might be able to find a job or something, or a gig rather, right here in San Myshuno, so that he won't do a lot of traveling. So that would be her expectation for him. Otherwise, I think your girl is going to get tired, and I hope they don't, you know, kind of head down the divorce lane or whatever you want to call it, because I think she's actually getting really tired of him always traveling. So yeah, so why don't you encourage this guy to do something, Mom? Let's do some parenting on him right now. Let's see. Let's do parenting. And then let's help with needs, or let's see, what's helping with needs? Not making a funny face. Influence to eat. Yeah, so I would see her to encourage him to go get something to eat, because if you remember the conversation that she had with well, actually Dad had with him last night at the basketball courts, he really needed him to step up and be the man around the house when, you know, when he's gone. So let's see if PJ will actually keep up to his word, which I actually don't think that he will, but we'll just have to wait and see. Oh my God, she really does love her little guy, doesn't she? So She really does. So we got your guy here. Look at Jules. He's still sleeping. Let's get this tot up right now. He actually has to go potty. Let's see. Will he go by himself? Yeah. Let's have Mama help him into potty. So we're going to help PJ go potty. So yeah. See all the work that she does around the house, and it's really hard on her right now. And this little guy, oh my gosh, look at the chub. I love him. He is so cute. He's such a cute sim. So she's going to actually go ahead and teach her little guy how to potty for the first time. Like I said, he just became a toddler. Yeah, he's only been a toddler for like a couple days, I think, or a few days. Jules there. I love his name, little Julesy. So she'll teach Jules how to potty. What is hubby doing? So hubby is actually doing a workout in the swimming pool. He is actually, yes, he's missing hair. I think it's so funny. I just had him actually shave his hair off because I couldn't figure out anything else to do with Paris's hair. So I just said, you know what, let's just go ahead and shave it off. Anyway, guys, it looks like the family is off to, or actually about to be off to work in school. It actually looks like your girl here, Princess, is actually feeling a little flirty, so maybe she will just find that pen pal. So if you guys like, go ahead and you can put under, go to Origin. It's my username is TLM75Wood. Go ahead and if you want to, why don't you drop me some Sims? You know what I'm saying? You can call them I don't know, Mommy's Play 2. And I'll try to look them up on Origin, and you can also drop me a comment letting me know that you did so, and I will add on Princess some cute little teen guys to the game. Okay, anyway guys, let me go ahead and I'm going to actually end this part right here. I hope you guys enjoyed my gameplay as I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys in, yes, an episode of The Sims 4 Generations, and I'll see you guys all in the next part. Have a good day. See you later.